Hi, I'm Marianne Latanzio, a museum educator at Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art, and this is Bridging the Gap, a series of digital art engagements. In this segment, we'll look at Architectural Cadence by Charles Sheeler. Before we go any further, make sure you have a pencil, paper, and ruler ready. Please pause the video now to collect what you need. Before we get started discussing this work, let's take a few moments to look at it closely. Start by letting your eyes wander around the artwork, noticing some of the details. You can pause the video now to give yourself a few moments to look closely. What did you notice as you looked closely at this work? Perhaps you noticed that this is a painting of buildings. Or perhaps you noticed that these buildings appear to be made of shapes. The title of this piece is Architectural Cadence, and this name reveals some important things about the work. Architecture is the designing of buildings, and cadence is another word for pattern. This is a painting of buildings made by repeating shapes that create a cadence or pattern. The artist has used many shapes to create the pattern of buildings found in this piece. What shapes do you see? Let's create a list of the shapes that you can see in this work. Take a moment and using your pencil and paper, make a list of all the different shapes that you can find in this artwork. You may pause the video to make your list. Great. Now let's discuss what you wrote on your list. Did you list square? Maybe a rectangle? Or how about a triangle? Or maybe you were able to identify another shape. This piece is full of shapes, and by using these shapes, plus lines and angles, Sheeler was actually creating his art through the use of geometry, a form of math. This piece is an example of the way that artists use math to create art. Let's learn more about this artist and how he combined art and math. Charles Sheeler was an American artist and photographer following World War I. During this time, factories and skyscrapers were being built and becoming part of America's landscape. Artists like Sheeler found beauty in the geometric shapes of the factories and skyscrapers. By painting these structures using geometric forms, Sheeler became part of a new art movement known as Precisionism, the first art movement to be founded in America. Precisionists used precise geometric shapes to paint buildings, just like the ones in this piece. By looking closely at this artwork, you can see that Sheeler created it in the Precisionist style, a style that shows us that art and math can be used together to create art. Now you can create a work of art in the Precisionist style, just like Charles Sheeler. Using your pencil, paper, and ruler, draw a factory or skyscraper by using geometric shapes. Thank you for watching. This has been Bridging the Gap from Crystal Bridges.